just inviting them in right now without trying to change the environment may not work just yet. So we've got to create the kind of welcoming, open environment. And if we've got people that are skittish now, paranoid as you said, we've got to work on it. Because you want to be someplace where you feel welcome and wanted.
Some of the schools do have these programs. Van has a really great program with mentors.
What would you do to expand that kind of business? The better off we are.
I think for grandparents and other relatives, it's not just being a mentor. It's maybe there's a lot of kids who live with relatives instead of their parents, and getting them involved if their parents can't be.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. And don't forget to help us come springtime when we're putting out budgets and you know, question the dickens out of us around what we're asking for in the way of dollars, but give serious consideration to supporting. You demonstrate valuing that. That'll help everybody. Did you think this is what you were getting into when Mom said we're going over here tonight?
Actually, they wanted to come.
I wanted to.
Yes.
That's great.
You guys are just blowing me away.
Very interesting. I've had nothing but positive experiences with the Schenectady School District. They spent the first 5 years in private school, and one of the reasons we switched to Schenectady to the city schools was because Victoria needed speech therapy, and we couldn't get it in the Catholic school. So we came to Schenectady, and they all enrolled in Van Corlear, and I was totally blown away just by the programs that are offered, the teachers. I don't know what I was picturing from a city school, but it wasn't that. And these two have gone through Mount Pleasant. They're now at the high school, and the teachers and the staff are just wonderful. I mean, constant emails, telephone calls. I've taken swim classes with some of their teachers. We've become friends. They come to their sporting events. It's been a very positive experience. And you know, I feel that going through Schenectady High School with all the diversity has really prepared them for life, because life isn't just, you know, a little box of, you know, white people. I'm sorry. And if they can make it at Schenectady High, I feel that they will do well in life. So it's been a really positive.
Well, I hope you have gotten that captured very well, because I think it would be great to have that on our website. Right?
But that's how I feel, honestly.
Well, would you mind if we did that?
You put a picture of it.
No.
I think you got you all in it, didn't you?
No. But it's nice to also be able to come and say that, because I haven't felt that I've been able to voice that in light of everything that's happened in the district in the past year or two. So I appreciate that you come out here and network.
I appreciate you coming out and saying those things. I'd encourage you to say that to the public. I always said it. Well, I can see her eyes going, here he comes after me. Got any thoughts you want to share? That's okay. How about you?
Not in regards to that.
You could switch topics.
I can.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll go back to what he said. Only because of being in this community and only being here for 2 years and having serious issues with security here and the
parking.
Yeah, but it's not even so much the parking, it's more the parents. And getting, I mean, I actually last year had a parent come up to me, and I don't even know if it was a parent, and threatened to hit me because I was trying to get workers out of my driveway so that they could go on to their next job. Because they were doing work at my house, and they had to get out to go to their next job, and it was a horrible mess, horrible. And then I even came over and I asked a couple times to the security person here, and the last time I got told, we don't get involved. You don't get involved. These are your parents. Why aren't you taking initiative to help the people in the community? We're trying to work with you. We want you to work with us.
Like you should, step into it. You should come here when school starts, say, after, when school's getting out, you see the chaos out here, what we're talking about.
What time? Tell me what time so I can...
Well, you can
Between, yeah,
That will be
actually,
the best time for me to come and see you.
most of the time I had the problem in the morning because when I was trying to get out of my driveway, it would be a line of traffic
Line of
here.
people dropping.
They were already parked, they were in the school, and it's like, and I try to find somebody to
And we
to move
can't
their
make the
car,
turn.
and I can't. And then I came over to one person who was sitting at the desk, and I asked her about people parking in my driveway because 3 people had informed me that that was happening, and that person told me that that's not happening. And I said, it has to be, because people are telling me it's happening. Well, I can't see it, but you have to get up and walk around and look out the door in order to see it. Exactly. So,
I will try to get over here.
Like we're talking about, it's hard for us to get out of our driveway, to make the turn. We gotta come out and make a right-hand turn. You got people parked right across
Yeah,
the
because it's a one-way
driveway.
street going down.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of options.
It don't
Yeah.
matter if it was two-way, even to make a left-hand turn, you wouldn't be able to.
but it's even in the afternoon, say between 3 and 3:30 when the school is getting out. You to come home and try to get into your driveway, forget it. People are parked right in the middle of the road, right along with the 2 on the side. So it's like, how can you even get into your own house?
They pull right up, park right in front of fire hydrant, get out of their car and everything. They don't care, but if, us people that live here in the neighborhood, like I said earlier, I parked on this side of the street where there's the only place to park. I've gotten tickets. But it's okay for everybody else to park there. I've tried to fight it with the school. I've tried to fight the tickets. But no, the signs are up there saying no parking between such signs, school bus only.
I even
School
sent it.
buses pull into the driveway. Because if we pulled along the side here, as a bus driver, we can't let the kids off on the wrong side of the road. They pull into the driveway. They pull into the driveway. They don't pull up front, so those signs were supposed to be removed. That's what we were told last year. That has not happened yet.
So it's a little bit more to the
So
story.
if we park there, Schenectady's finest come along. Here's a sucker, let's write him a ticket.
The other thing is too, is I sent an email out. I sent an email out to the mayor, superintendent, I believe it was the principal here at the time, and I got no response. The only thing that happened was somebody from security or something, some guy came, and he came at a middle of the day
So
and
what's
said
the
there was
problem?
nothing going on. I wasn't here, so I don't know to even talk to the person, but nothing's going on because it's all clear.
Right,
So, how can you really make a judgment call on anything?
I remember that because at the time I was working nights. I remember the guy across the street, like he's saying, he comes when everything's all over with. And you ain't there to see the situation. I just say nothing's going on when you gotta be there, like I said, when parents come in the morning, drop the kids off, and especially at nighttime. During the winter time, forget it. You get people parked on both sides of the street. Streets don't get plowed half the time. So you got a little narrow alleyway to try to get through. You can't. There's been times where I couldn't get in my driveway. I had to park my vehicle right in the middle of the road. Where else am I going to go? I can't get down the street because you got, like you say, cars both sides, people parked in the middle of the road, and they're up here at the doorway waiting for the kids to get out.
If I can just say a couple things, it's not isolated to here. It's many schools throughout the district. That it happens at Van, it happens at Elmer, it happens at Lincoln, all over. And there's a couple different issues. I know that there are principals who do try to send the notes out, they do try to talk to the parents, but what's going on the street, it's at city property, they can't really control that, which then it becomes a city issue. Now, one of the big points on your interview was how much outreach you're going to do with city officials and community officials and things like that. I don't know if it'll solve this particular problem, but
But isn't there a crosswalk right outside the school that nobody should actually be blocking because that's just for crossing?